Hey, hello, this is Nicholas again. I'm actually now in JB, Skudai area. This is actually where my in-laws stay. So my wife and I just came into JB. Actually, I had a meeting just before this today afternoon in Singapore with a prospect, and after that we came into JB straight after from the meeting. So so there wasn't much traffic across the customs, so it was quite smooth to get here. So I'm kind of worn out after working today, after the meeting. So thought I kind of take a walk around the neighborhood area. So I like to do my walks around this timing, which is about 5 plus in the evening. Yeah, so I thought today I just chat a bit about the meeting that I had and how it developed, and maybe use that also as a way to speak a bit more about business development, B2B business development work, right? So this is actually with a global US software company, and they have a local local distributor reseller in Singapore. So my meeting was actually with both the product manager from the local distributor as well as the partnership manager from the global software company. So that the lady, the partnership manager, just flew in from Japan this week. So it was good that we were able to meet up. So what's kind of interesting is that I actually reached out to this. This was actually a referral. Someone gave me the contact of the local distributor product manager, mentioning they were keen to have a chat with somebody who is doing some kind of lead generation work. So I reached out to him, and this was in early September. A very good first call. Sounded very promising. So of course then you follow up with a proposal, scope of work, information that they wanted, and then nothing. So basically for 3 months I think I must have followed up with them, I don't know, 7-8 times from early Sep to early December, and this wasn't even saying in discussion. It was more of we're planning for next year, so not right now basically, or most of the time was just no response, right? So I suppose you can say it will be easy to give up, but interestingly, in maybe around early December, they suddenly reached out back to me and said they wanted to have a conversation. And then this was when he pulled the marketing contact from the global software company. So at this early December meeting that I just mentioned earlier, I got after speaking to both the marketer from the software company and also the local distributor product manager, then I got a better sense of, in terms of some of the key things like their timeline, their budget, right? Their needs, and unsurprisingly, they have a budget, that sort of, I suppose you can say, need to be utilized by end of their fiscal year, which ends in 31st of January, right, 2026. So I had a good discussion with them, and then I sent over more information, the scope of work, more details about that to them. This was in early December, and then again, nothing again, right? So no news. December, people go away on holidays, people get tied up with other stuff. I didn't hear anything back from them all the way through to the new year. Coming back into 2026, I started reaching out to them. Nothing again, no response, nothing. And then out of the blue, mid-January, suddenly they came back to me, wanted to talk again on another call. And this time, this mid-Jan call, things started moving really fast. So by this point, suddenly things changed very quickly. They wanted to tie things up as soon as possible, kind of put together the marketing agreement. So in fact, Then we arrange for a in-person meeting, the first in-person meeting I have with them. And just a few minor adjustments to the agreement, and they're good to sign off by tomorrow, and we get start work, 1st of Feb. So I guess what I wanted to say is that when it comes to B2B business development, it's very easy sometimes to mistake silence as no progress, right? The truth is that I think I heard this from somebody, some older, wiser salesperson, right, who said this, that as a salesperson or as a small business owner like myself, agency owner, our job is to sell, right? We're trying to sell a product, our services, but the reality is that the people that we're dealing on the other end at the company that we're trying to sell to, very rarely these are people whose job is to buy stuff, right? Like, we are selling to a marketeer. Her job is looking at all areas of marketing for her product. When I talk to a product manager, their job is not to buy stuff. Their job is to do something else altogether, right? So that's why it's very easy sometimes for us to think, why are these people who are supposed to be buying my stuff, my services, why are they not doing anything? The reality is that they're probably busy doing other stuff, right? While we are anxiously waiting here to hear whether if there's any kind of development from their side. So you often will hear this, a lot of sales coaches, and will say you obviously you have to do all your qualifying questions, do a lot of research about the company. All that is true, but what is left unsaid very often is that no matter what we do in terms of research, no matter what we do in terms of the questioning we ask during our calls and meetings, you rarely have 100% view into the internal dynamics of the company that you're selling into, right? You never have 100% clear picture. Well, I guess the actionable takeaway will be this, is that don't give up too quickly, don't give up too soon. It's good to have some idea about how promising a sales opportunity it is, but don't think for a moment that you have 100% clarity into it. So especially in this case, when the person never said no, don't necessarily think of silence as no progress, basically. Alright, hope that helps. Very glad to have kind of almost got this almost across the line at this point. And hopefully this little video helps you with your future B2B business development. Alright, take care until the next video.